Previously in my video on the map's limits, I had shown that as you go into out of bounds, imprecision due to rounding floating point numbers caused models to break as you went further out. I was curious as to what the Team Fortress 2 weapon view models look like under those conditions, so I decided to take a look at it. I was originally going to test at 4 different intervals, but TF2 doesn't actually let you set your position with set pause past 16,384 in an axis. So to get around this, I'm just going to no-clip at high speeds to 5 million units and then 10 million units and show off how the weapons look at both. I'm going to be showing off every unique weapon in inventory that I can, making a different video for each of the different classes' view models, this one starting with Scout. I did also make an attempt to see if I could view player models in out of bounds, but as it turns out, only the cosmetic and weapon models will render when you're in out of bounds. Player models will not. For all of Scout's primary weapons, nothing else breaks other than the models, so there isn't too much to talk about with these. Most of Scout's secondary weapons are pretty much the same as his primary weapons. They don't break on much other than the models, except for one of them. The Mad Milk is the only one of Scout's secondaries that has a different effect when in out of bounds. If you throw it, you can see the milk bottle fly by at the bottom right, which is weird because most entities that appear out this far will be set to the map's origin. This actually happens with the Flying Guillotine too, so I'm not sure why the Mad Milk is an exception to this. Similar to Scout's secondary weapons, there aren't too many unique things that happen with his melee weapons when out of bounds other than the model breaking, but there are a couple exceptions to that. One strange thing that happens with the Sandman when out of bounds is that hitting the ball will cause it to disappear and appear back at the map like it should, but when the ball recharges, it doesn't appear in your hand unless you go back in bounds again. Similar to the Sandman, throwing the ornament with the Rap Assassin out of bounds will cause it not to appear in your hand when it recharges again unless you go back inside the main map.